YouTube for 7 minutes.
Testing, 1, 2, 3.
Sorry, you got Zoom.
Right.
On vacation with this family. All right.
Okay, sorry.
Good afternoon. It is now 1:04 p.m. We are ready to call this July 11, 2023 meeting of the Kentucky Opioid Abatement Advisory Commission to order. I will start off with the roll call. Treasurer Allison Ball or her designee, Warren Ferguson.
President.
Representative Danny Bentley.
Present.
Big Brown is absent today. Ms. Karen Butcher.
Here.
Mr. Carlos Camp. Here. Dr. Tricia Freeman.
Here.
Secretary Eric Friedlander or Dr. Alan Brenzel.
I am here and present. Secretary should be arriving shortly.
All right. Executive Director Banning.
I'm here, sir.
Ms. Von Purdy.
Here.
Dr. Jason Root. Here. All right. We have a quorum of voting membership and are ready to proceed. The next item on the agenda is just to observe our business meeting schedule as currently set. I will recite this for folks who are turning into the live stream. Our business meeting schedule between now and December is July the 17th, 2023 from 9 a.m. to 3:30 p.m. will be our first public hearing related to the exploration of Abatement, and that will occur at the Administrative Office of the Courts, 1001 Vandelay Drive, Conference Room A125, Frankfort, Kentucky 40601. As a parenthetical note, one of the commission staff members is currently working on copying the curriculum vitae of the individuals who have been invited to appear and who are tentatively scheduled to be present. Those individuals being Dr. Kenneth Albert, Dr. Deborah Mash, Dr. Serenibus Rao, R.A.O., Dr. Douglas Kramer, and Dr. Nolan Williams. And again, those CVs will be distributed based on the tentative scheduling of these individuals for your review as soon as the copying is completed. Next business meeting will be August 8th, 2023 at 1 p.m. at 1024 Capitol Center Drive, Suite 200, Frankfort, Kentucky 40601. Our second public hearing is currently scheduled to occur on August the 16th, 2023 from 9 a.m. until 3:30 p.m. at the Administrative Office of the Courts, 1001 Vandelay Drive, Conference Room A125, Frankfort, Kentucky 40601. And as a side note, there will be, as an item of new business subsequently in this meeting, motion to reschedule that particular date. And then the other business meetings that are the regular business meetings of the commission that occur at 1024 Capitol Center Drive, Suite 200, Frankfort, Kentucky 40601 will occur on September 12th, 2023, October 17, 2023, November 14, 2023, and December 12, 2023, all at 1 p.m. Eastern Time. This time, if you would, take a look at minutes from the June 23rd, 2023 business meeting. Those were distributed a short time before this meeting, I believe, yesterday. And just take a minute or two to review them, make sure that they are complete, accurate, and reflect your recollection properly of what occurred at our last business meeting. Is there a motion to approve minutes?
I move that we approve the minutes.
Seconded,
I second.
all in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? One. The minutes from the June 13, 2023 business meeting are adopted. And we come to the section of the agenda related to the executive director's update. And let me begin by welcoming and announcing the appointment of our new member by the University of Kentucky, Dr. Patricia Freeman. Dr. Freeman, I don't mean to put you on the spot, but certainly we would welcome an introduction from you if you would like to give it to us.
Sure. Thank you, Ryan. So it's nice to be here today. I'm a professor at the College of Pharmacy at the University of Kentucky. I teach and I do research on substance use policy. have worked with folks in the room on several times in the past. On the Healing Community Study, I lead this study's prevention team, which really works with the evidence-based practices related to overdose education and naloxone distribution in our Healing Community Study counties. And then also our safe opioid prescribing and safe dispensing practices and safe disposal. And so I'm very happy to be here, and I look forward to working with each of you over the coming year.
Well, welcome to the commission. We look forward to learning from you based on your expertise, the experiences you've had in life, and look forward to working with you as we move along.
Thank you.
Thank you. While you didn't mention this, Dr. Freeman, I will mention that you do hold several positions at the College of Pharmacy at the University of Kentucky, including the Director of the Center for the Advancement of Pharmacy Practice, Clinical Professor in the Pharmacy Practice and Science Department, and you are affiliated faculty member with the Institute for Pharmaceutical Outcomes Policy. You received your Bachelor of Pharmacy degree, PhD from the University of Kentucky, and completed postdoctoral fellowships at the University of Vermont College of Medicine, as well as the University of Kentucky College of Medicine. Dr. Freeman holds an Earl Platt Sloan Endowed Professorship. We're honored to have you among us.
Thank you.
Our opioid conference is still scheduled to occur on October 8th through the 10th. Commission staff and myself have been engaged in planning both the agenda as well as the conference speakers. We anticipate reaching out to those potential speakers to give invitations in the coming days. Executive Director Ingram has been helpful in terms of helping us identify some folks. I think there will be some commission members that receive some invitations to facilitate some of our sessions. And we will welcome your feedback on what is developed as we move along. Our public hearings, as previously mentioned, we will be looking to take a vote under the new business section to reschedule our August 16 date to September 15th. And commission members or panel members, these will be formal business meetings, and we certainly need a form of our membership there in order for this to go the way that it needs to. At this time, we will take a look at the subcommittee breakouts. Each subcommittee has their agenda prepared as well as the minutes from the last meeting. Is there a motion to adjourn for subcommittees to convene? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? All right, you're adjourned to the subcommittees. We will need a motion to reconvene from subcommittees if All right. Is there a motion to reconvene the commission's regular business meeting following the adjournments of the subcommittees? So moved. Is there a second? I'll second. All those in favor? Any opposed? All right, we are reconvened, which moves us into new business. First item of new business is the adoption of the treatment and recovery application review subcommittee meeting dates for November and December. What are those dates?
We are rescheduling the September 20th date to September 25th from 8 to 10 a.m. here at East. And the November date is November the 27th from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. December is still on the table.
You say on the table.
They've not scheduled it yet.
All right. So we have one meeting to move and then one meeting to schedule,
Yes, sir.
correct? All right, let's do, we'll do it this way. Is there a motion to change the date of the treatment and recoveries application review subcommittee meeting from September 20 to September 25 from 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. here at 1024 Capitol Center Drive, Suite 200, Bradford, Kentucky 40601. So moved. Is there a second?
I second.
All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Meeting date is reset. The second motion will need to be a motion to set the meeting of the treatment and recovery application review subcommittee to November 27th, 2023 from 9 to 11 a.m. at 1024 Capitol Center Drive, Suite 200, Frankfort, Kentucky 40601. Is there a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? All right, that meeting date is formally set. Second item of new business pertains to the adoption of a new treatment and recovery chair to replace Dr. Walsh. We have a selected chair. That be you. That would be me. By default. I'm just terribly shocked and surprised that this would fall to you, sir. Is there a motion that we adopt the committee's recommendation that Executive Director Van Ingram be the new chair of the Treatment and Recovery Subcommittee of the Kentucky Opioid Abatement Advisory Commission? I'll make the motion. Is there a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? I saw that. Congratulations, sir. Thank you. We look forward to seeing how you discharge your new set of responsibilities expeditiously. Then the third item relates to rescheduling the public hearing that was initially set for August 16, 2023. We need to reschedule that as possible to September 15, 2023 from 9 a.m. to 3:30 p.m. And that will also occur at the administrative office of the courts building previously referenced with the address of 1001 Vandelay Drive, conference room A125, Bradford, Kentucky 40601. So our motion to reschedule.
I move that we reschedule that meeting.
So a second.
Second.
All in favor of moving the second public hearing to September 15, 2023 from 9 a.m. to 3:30 p.m. Please say aye.
Aye.
All opposed. All right, motion carries, and that public hearing is reset to September 15, 2023 from 9 a.m. to 3:30 p.m. This brings us to agenda item number 6, which is public comments and remarks. Do we have anybody here today who's wishing to deliver any comments or remarks?
Can I just ask a question? Is that okay?
Sure.
My name is Amanda Peters, y'all, policy and running Texas. Just was wondering if you guys could talk a little bit about the format next Monday's public hearing.
The format of next Monday's public hearing will be this. We will have our assembled experts who have been invited and we anticipate attending, sitting at a table together. 4 will be in person. 1 will likely be by Zoom. 1 by Zoom, I believe, be Dr. Douglas Kragman. Each panel expert will give an 8-minute opening statement, which credentials them and which sets forth their opinions on Ibogaine's relevance to opioid use disorder. Following that initial round of opening comments by our expert panel, we will then begin a round robin rotation through each of the commission members, where everyone is allotted 5 minutes to ask whatever questions they wish to whichever individual or collection of individuals they wish over the course of the next 4 hours. We will run in rotation through each of the commission members for the purposes of having a very open and vigorous and enlightening conversation about whether Ibogaine is something that is worth considering or pursuing or not. Following that, there will be 2 individuals and perhaps a third who will testify about their recovery experiences that were produced by Ibogaine treatment, and that will conclude the first public hearing. The second one will be September the 15th, and we'll announce details of what that format will be like. That was possible.
Thank you.
You're
Will it
welcome.
be televised or?
It will be live streamed.
Great, thank you.
Yes, ma'am. Any other questions, comments from public? All right, this was an easy one. That takes us to updates and announcements. We'll start with Director Ingram down there. Do you have any updates or announcements for the commission, sir?
I do not.
All right, Ms. Butcher,
I do not.
Dr. Brew. I do not, sir. Ms. Telfair,
I do not.
Ms. Shavings, Ms. Purdy,
I do not.
Mr. Cameron.
I will make a quick announcement on behalf of Operation Unite. They are conducting 2 symposiums. One August the 1st in Prestonsburg, Kentucky, and then August the 3rd in Manchester, Kentucky. It is open to the public, and I think they're recognizing their coalitions as well as having, I think, Dr. Ruth and several others be on some panel discussions. So I'm sure they would like to invite anybody who'd like to participate in those events.
Is it on your website, information?
It should be, or it's not yet because they're in the early phases. I just got the agenda, but Congressman Rogers will be attending the Manchester events.
When you say a symposium, can you tell me a little bit more about what that means?
I can tell you what I know.
Okay.
And what I know is this event's will be opening up with speakers, and then there'll be a roundtable discussion with some experts on several of the issues, and they're going to be honoring their coalition members or volunteers that's been working with Unite over the last 20 years. And then they're ending with a couple of keynote speakers, and I can't think of their names. I'm sure all that information will be when I get it, I'll share it with the commission members if you feel like you want to attend.
Thank you.
Dr. Freeman,
Nothing today.
Ms. Burgess,
I do not.
Secretary Friedlander. No, sir. All right. I have 2 announcements. The first is our application board. We have thus far run an open-ended application process with no timelines or deadlines. Based on the IntelliGrants portal and what we understand to be the necessary maintenance on that portal to make sure that it is ready to be opened at the beginning of next year, there will be an announcement that goes up within the coming days on the website to announce that the application portal will close on August 30, 2023, and will reopen on January 1, 2024. So if there are grants that are in process, of which there are many, those who are looking to complete their applications need to have that done by a date certain, August 30, 2023. And we are looking to have our next round of award announcements, a targeted date of August the 21st. As we get closer to that, we'll let everybody know so that we can make sure invitations are sent out in advance for commission members' attendance, so you can be recognized for your hard work and facilitate the delivery of money. And then the second item pertains to the status of our memorandums of agreement with the grantees. We're making sure that we have dotted all of our i's and crossed all our t's to conform with the necessary legalities of the master settlement agreements. We don't want to leave any room for any of our grant awards to be challenged in a court of law by any of the opioid manufacturers and distributors. So working with staff within the Attorney General's office, these agreements are undergoing a multi-level review with a fine-tooth comb to ensure that they are unassailable. And with that, we can get those out as expeditiously as we can to those who have already been awarded. Is there anything else from anybody before we adjourn? Right. Walt, one last thing. If for whatever reason, anybody is not able to attend the July 17th public hearing, even if you are somebody who is in strident opposition to the subject before us, you are welcome to submit your questions to me, and I will ask them as if I am you. Hopefully, as charmingly as you would, to make sure that your feedback and input is fully delivered at the time of this hearing. So if anybody needs their questions written down in advance due to absence and asked, I'll make sure that happens, and I'll even improvise the follow-ups to make sure that there's this sort of vigor that you wish to have pursued. Okay? If there's nothing else at this time, I'll take a motion to adjourn. There's a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? We're adjourned. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.